Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of UIM Completionist, and last video we have achieved the max cape. We are now maxed on the UIM. It feels great to say it. Damn, it feels great to say it. Alright, so in this video, since we are done with skilling for now, we are going balls to the walls with the collection log, and I promise that in this video we will get a clean 100 slots filled, so we will finish with 415, or well, maybe more, but definitely not less. Before we go into that though, I wanted to quickly showcase what we're working with, because I don't think I showed my dev bank and looting bag for a while. So dev bank is only 5 ancient shards, so it's pretty empty. And as for the looting bag, this is all the stuff we have. So there is some preparations that need to be done. We have some herbs, some ores that I need to get rid of, and yeah, some potions and minor supplies. As for the free-to-play UIM, in the previous video I decided to skip all of the clips so I don't break the narrative and the flow of skilling to max, but we have a pretty decent backlog of those clips, so first we will go through the free-to-play clips and then we will be caught up and we can start on the journey for 100 collection log slots. And while I am mining on the main UIM, on the free-to-play side of things, I am killing hill giants. So here's the first batch of giant keys. We got 6. And I'm killing Obor for the loots, obviously, but also for the beginner clue scrolls he always gives. We're going for 600, so that's a long ways to go. I will just show you screens of the loot unless we get the club, because I didn't get it yet. Here's the first loot. I obviously forgot about the combat tasks, so let's quickly get over those. I now have 5. I don't know how many is free to play. I should probably look that up, but not many, about 9 I think. And they're all from Obor or Bryophyta. We got the one for killing him in the free to play world. I had some Obor KC before. Here's 37, so that will be good to keep track. This is the best loot we can get. Nature runes are extremely valuable for a free-to-play UIM. This kill was pretty significant. Not only it was 75 KC and we have 100 beginner clue casket, but also I've completed the squashing the giant combat task, which is the hardest one in free-to-play as far as I'm aware. It requires you not to be hit off prayer at Obor, and since he has 2 attack styles, you just kinda need to get lucky. So I prayed range and hoped he wouldn't hit me with melee, and at about 40 KC, since we started, it managed to happen. So pretty happy with that this is out of the way. And 90 defense on the free-to-play UIM. This is usually the moment where you want to switch to attack and get 99 attack first and then finish off defense, but I think I'm gonna go and finish defense first. So we're gonna go for 99 defense. And this right here, when we hit, should be 100 Obor KC. Pretty nice milestone. Also finally a good drop. Last drops were all Cosmic Ruin, Slimpwood Roots, Cosmic Ruin, Slimpwood Roots. Anyways, the stack of beginner clues also nearing 200. Pretty happy with that, but still more Obor to grind. Alright, now that we are all caught up with the free-to-play, I think we can go back to the main UIM. And since I'm already maxed and no longer have the efficiency brain, at least I hope so, we can start doing the events in this game. And now there is a birthday event going on. They provide pretty cool rewards and music tracks, but generally I heard they're really fun and I always kinda neglect them in order to, well, get XP. But now I think we will get started on those. Birthday event has been completed and my inventory is all cluttered with the rewards now. Gotta say, it really was fun doing this. And we got the music track, which is fantastic, and a whole bunch of rewards. So, alright. Yeah, definitely can't wait for more events to complete in the future. The first slot we will be going for is the Shaman mask. It's obtained from ogresses in this cave. You just kill them, and there's 1 in 1200 chance for the mask from either the warrior or the shaman. So should be a pretty easy grind, albeit a little long. And I realized there is one thing I forgot to mention in the intro. We will be getting the 100 slots without any clue slots. Clue slots for collection log are pretty easy, so I want to get 100 slots without any of the clue rewards. Yes, I think that's all. Alright, here we go. The Shaman mask, the first collection log slot of the video. And as you can see, I went a little bit dry. We got 10 long bones. I will post the loot I got from the ogresses on the screen right now. But there we go. There's the Shaman mask. Here's what it looks like. It's definitely too ugly to keep. Also, it looks a little bit like a calcite mandible. It's just the thought that I got now. Alright, let's alch it. I definitely wasn't expecting my first collection log item to take so long. It actually took 2 full days of me killing ogresses, but alas, we got it, and we can move on to something else. And yeah, I knew you were waiting. I was waiting as well. Let's clear out this inventory and get this sexy XP drop. 45,000 construction XP. Fantastic. Thankfully, the next slots we're going for will be much faster. We are going for the fresh crab claw and fresh crab shell, and these have a very high drop rate from those crabs over here, so we should not be spending much time here for 2 very easy slots. Here's the first one. Here we already have the fresh crab claw. And while I'm trying to get the shell, I will also explain that you can fashion them into some other... Yeah, and we already got the shell. You can fashion them into some other items, but I will not be doing that. I will just drop this. We were here just for the slots. And continuing on with the sea-related collection log slots, here we have the Mudskipper hat. You get it from Mogers, which you probably know from trying to obtain flippers, which is the second slot we're going for here. Slippers are actually a little more rare than the hat, so we are pretty much on the drop rate for this. And these also should be pretty easy. And there we have the flippers. Now, we actually can store them in the POH. I'm not sure about the Mudskipper hat, but the flippers for sure in the magic wardrobe. So they have very limited uses, but maybe we will be able to use them in the future. And it appears that the Mudskipper hat was also stored with them. So yes, very cool. This, on the other hand, came much faster than it should. We're at less than half the drop rate, but here's the crawling hand from the Slayer section of the collection log. And I think we're gonna go and complete a bunch of stuff from here, because they're usually from the low-level monsters you outlevel before training Slayer, and we have all the boots to get, etc. So let's get to work. 3 kills in, we have the bronze boots, and let's move on to Cockatrice, who actually can drop a bunch of stuff for us for the log. The Cockatrice head, the mystic boots light, and the iron boots. That's just from the top of my head. I will quickly edit this after I check the wiki. Here we go, we got the iron boots, the mystic boots light, and the Cockatrice head, and that means that Cockatrice are completed. There are a couple log slots that I can get if I need to AFK, and now is such an occasion, so I will be fishing for the big shark. If we check the miscellaneous section in the log, we have 3 big fish. There's big swordfish, big shark, and big bass, so I'm gonna try to get my hands on a big shark whenever I need some downtime. After 3 days spent in the fishing guild, we did not in fact get a big shark, and I am actually half the drop rate, more or less. But we got the steel boots, and that marks all of the Slayer boots completed, and we will move on to do something else now, because, yeah, we got all the boots. It's the middle of the night, so I will be pretty quiet, but we got it. Here's the big shark. Really glad to get it. And there we have another piece of the puzzle, the brine saber. Here's the entire loot I got from those brine rats. Raw lobsters will be cooked and dropped, raw sharks bagged, and death runes bagged as well. And I will bag the brine saber as well. It's used in one of the stashes, master stashes. Sadly, it's in the wilderness, but I will bag it, and then when we'll get to building the stash units, we will have it ready to go. If it feels like we're just jumping from grind to grind, from place to place, that is exactly what's happening. I just want to get some of those miscellaneous slots done. And we got the Mystic Gloves Light from those lizards over here. Many different types of lizards drop these, but these are the only ones where you don't have to bother about being in the desert and bringing the ice coolers. So I decided to get my gloves from those sulfur lizards, and they also dropped some noted coal and steel bars that I decided to keep. I will make steel bars into the cannonballs now, because I can bag cannonballs. And yeah, I think that is it. Now, the only piece of the Mystic Light set that we have left is the hat. And the hat drops from basilisks, and a bunch of other useful stuff for the log drops from basilisks. So I will be completing the Fremennik Exiles quest so I can kill Basilisk Knights, and maybe we will snag that jaw in the process. Here's Fremennik Exiles completed, a bunch of XP, and V's shield, which before the poll results actually become implemented, I think it's still worse than Mirror Shield, but I digress. Now, when it comes to obtaining the jaw, which would be like the best reward we could get for the slot, the rate is actually 5 times higher when we are on task, so I will be unlocking the ability to get Basilisk tasks, if I can find them in here. Basilisk for 80 points, which means that I have 115 left, and it doesn't look so good. So I will be doing Slayer until I get 1 task of Basilisks, because the waiting is also not too great. And if we don't get the job by then I don't know, we will move on. Alright, thinking about it again, to do Slayer, I would need to re-suicide, re-obtain the looting bag, because there's a bunch of stuff I would need here to do Slayer efficiently, like the Ancient Staff and the Dragon Hunter Lance. So instead, I'm just not gonna do that. We're gonna go straight ahead and kill some Basilisk Knights without a task. So the drop chance for the jaw is 1 in 5,000. But I'm gonna be an inefficient person and just... We're gonna leave after getting one thing, either jaw or the Mystic Hat Light or the Basilisk Head. Either of those 3. We just need 1 collection log slot. Okay, I killed a couple basilisks, and it's pretty pointless to do this off task, so instead I'm gonna move on for now, and we will be doing something else, but that still makes me have to get that slot somehow later on. So to punish myself for copping out, we will be getting an item from Mage Training Arena. But for now, we will be moving on to the Forthos dungeon and killing some undead druids for the Mask of Renewal. And since they're also undead, I mean zombies, we have a chance to get the Zombie Champion Scroll too. Here's our first batch of grabby keys from undead druids. Those generally give food and other supplies, but they also give some miscellaneous stuff, and the stuff we're after is the red or orange sack. They are in the collection log over here in the miscellaneous section. Those are 2 slots. I just want 1 of them would be good. And also a bunch of useful stuff like, for example, dragon bones. We want them as well as the grimy herbs. And crystal keys. If we get crystal keys, we have a shot at getting the crystal armor, so that's something I want as well. So let's commence with the opening. Nothing good. Nothing good. And nothing good. There we go. Mask of Renewal, really under drop rate 2. Let's see what it looks like before it gets alked. Very spooky. So yeah, let's just alk it. And we have 2 more grabby keys, so maybe we'll get something good. We actually got a crystal key, so now I'm gonna have to go and farm some shards. Very quick, 2 new slots for Mole Skin and more Mole Claw. Next slots we're gonna go for is the full Lumberjack outfit. I don't know how I got 19 woodcutting without ever getting this very easy to obtain outfit, but you know, it just so happened. So you can only get 1 outfit piece per event. So I cannot get more pieces from here, but getting the full outfit should be pretty easy, that I have Mauritania legs 3 and can reset. And here's the last piece, the Lumberjack boots. That means plus 4 slots. So let's teleport out of here. And I have nothing better to use those reward tokens for than just XP tomes. In the future, I will be coming back here probably for bowstrings, but for now I can't spare the space, so we are getting some random XP. Alright, great. My inventory was too cluttered to continue, so I had to suicide to complete any of the slots I had planned in my list. So I decided to just go to Castle Wars after I did that. This is a minigame that has a lot of slots to unlock. If we check the minigames section for Castle Wars, there's 39 items to get here, but the minigame is also pretty infamous for the time it takes to obtain the tickets needed to buy the rewards. So I decided to boost myself with an alt on a free-to-play world. I guess the chance for me to get crashed here is minimal. So what I do is just grab the flag at the start of the game and run it to my outpost, because if you win with enemy getting 0 points and you getting at least 1, then you get 3 tickets for the game. So I'm hoping to get 100 tickets, which should take about 34 games. And as you can see, after I finished grabbing the flag, I have 17 minutes remaining, so this will just be a waiting simulator for many, many hours. And there we have it, guys. 102 Castle Wars tickets, 34 games worth. And we will be buying rewards in a second. I just wanted to explain how I improved the game plan a little bit. I watched some videos, and one video from a guy called Trust No Banks. He's a free-to-play UIM. He explained that you could, instead of checking your accounts every 5 minutes, you could splash on each other, and then you get the full game's worth of AFK. So after you set it up, you can just do whatever. So that was a full 20 minutes AFK, and much, much better for just ease of mind to splash. So on my alt, I would never kill this account, so I just got some splashing gear. But since I was doing this in free-to-play, I had to get a little creative with this character, since I'm 99 magic and my alt was like 10 HP. Even using the airstrike spells, wind strike would kill it eventually, so I got my magic bonus to minus 72, and I had to use the cursed goblin staff and all of these other free-to-play items. You cannot use a helmet, so that is why I couldn't get my bonus to minus 64. with using an elemental staff. I had to use the cursed goblin staff. I think that is, hopefully that is understandable. If you use the cursed goblin staff, then you don't get any magic bonuses, but you can still autocast. Alright. So let's get to the good part, which is buying the rewards from Atlantis, and we can buy everything from here except this middle row. So, for example, I will buy the Zamorak banner. We should get a collection log pop-up, and it costs 100 tickets. And now we can sell it back for the full refund. So I will be buying everything from here and selling it back. And this should be the last one. Let's sell the decorative helm. We have all of our tickets back, so this is something I will have to carry. But for 10 hours of not playing the game pretty much, we have gotten 31 collection log slots in the Castle Wars section. Sadly, the next thing costs 400 tickets, so we will have to come back here, but not for quite a bit. And the collection logs pop-ups will just keep coming. Alright, fantastic. Extremely happy to have this massive amount of slots obtained. And we can move on to the Mage training arena, which is my punishment for copping out on Basilisks earlier. And in the Mage training arena reward shop, there is a fair amount of rewards we could buy for the collection log, but the first one I'm gonna purchase is Bones to Peaches. It actually has its own slot in the log. Let's confirm. And it will be very helpful because I should have done this a long time ago. It's required for the Lumbridge Diary, and apart from the obvious quest cape emote, this should be the last requirement I didn't have yet. So after this episode, in the next one, I hope to finish this diary and be done with it, because rebuying lunar stuff, which this diary actually lets you use fairy rings without a lunar or draining stuff, rebuying it is just a huge toll on my cash stack. If I was ever to write a love letter to Tithe Farm, it could be used as an encyclopedia of insults. I really dislike this minigame. For example, now during playing this round, a postman came and knocked on my door, and then we get 6 less points because 6 plants have died. No matter, we have enough points to buy one reward, and I didn't want to go easy and buy the cheapest one too. So we are gonna buy the Farmer's Torso, one more collection log slot. Think it looks pretty good. This is my second item of the farming outfit that I got. And since it's the second one, we can't yet get it out of the... I don't know if it's in the armor case or the magic wardrobe. Yes, it's armor case. I should already have the chest now and the hat. If I can find it. I can't. There it is. Farmer's outfit. We have the hat and the shirt. So one day we will come back for the legs and then the boots and then eventually for the can, but today is not that day. Turns out the day is actually today. I went back to Tithe Farm. Let's buy the boots as well. You know, a man needs help when he goes straight from Tithe Farm to Chompy bird hunting. We have 300 Chompy kills, and this is the point where I will be stopping. This is enough to get the hard diary requirement, and the next stop would be 1000, but since every diary increases the chance for more Chompies to spawn, then it's pretty pointless to do it without any diaries completed, so I will be finishing at 300. And now, talking to Rance should give me the hats that I've earned. And we should be getting a bunch of slots from all of this. That is 9 new collection log slots. There are more Chompy Bird hats. The last one is at 4,000 kills, so we will definitely be coming back here in the future. But for now, I think this is enough. We just got +9, and that is good for me. Next up, we're gonna move on to doing Temporos, and I heard a lot of fantastic things about the update. I didn't have a chance to do it yet, so I can't wait, because when I first did Wintertodt, I was really enjoying it, and I heard this is kinda like Wintertodt but for fishing. So let's do it. I'm gonna have to learn, so hopefully learning is pretty easy. Here I am casually slaying hill giants in the desert, and I completely missed it. Level 99 defense on the free-to-play UIM, together with 1400 total level just happened, and I was so focused on making a good screenshot that I forgot to record it. But yeah, very happy. Extremely good milestone level, the last milestone we get before the free-to-play max, which is 1493. So yeah, only attack to go for max all melees. This is now a couple days later, and learning was not easy. I lost so many games to stupid mistakes and trying out new strategies, but I'm proud to say that I learned this entirely by myself without using any guides whatsoever, and pretty much every single reward point was obtained in a solo game. I played one game with one other player, and apart from that, all of this is from solos. So we have 502 reward permits. I'm gonna take the net from the Spirit Angler, and let's roll the reward montage. This is all of the rewards fished up. I wanted to make a really cool montage of all the loot just going up and up and up, but I didn't realize how long it actually takes to fish up all of this loot here. We've been fishing for 15 minutes, so here's the entire loot, and here is what I'm gonna do with it. We're gonna drop all of the feathers and all of the steel nails, and we're gonna destroy the fish barrel and destroy the tackle box. These are very useless on UIM, except maybe very extreme niche cases that I just not for me. I'm also gonna drop all of the seaweed. I was pretty sure this is the giant seaweed, but since it's the regular one, I'm just not gonna bother. We're gonna cook and drop all of those fish, the bass, swordfish, sea turtles, and manta rays. And I will be bagging the raw sharks because I already have a stack going on. We're gonna use the spirit flakes in a second, and the remaining ones we're gonna use together with the fishing bait to fish for some Zulra scales, because that's what we need for the next grind. And as for the planks, I'm just probably gonna use them up now. Also, there is these caskets that I'm gonna start opening. And we can alch the loot for some GP. I also see we got a full crystal key in here. So I will also be alching all of this. Maybe storing the... Oh, these are opals. Never mind. I will be alching all of this and we can get some spare money on the side. We already got 4 collection log slots from this Temporos fishing grind, but we're about to get 4 more. We're gonna spend 4,800 of our spirit flakes to turn my angler outfit into the spirit angler outfit. Here's the entire outfit done. Personally, I like how the regular outfit looks. I'm just not fan of the headband. The boots and the trousers look bomb though. But, well, it's collection log slots, that's for one. And two, I can always just get my regular angler outfit back. Not in a very big rush though. So yeah, here's 4 more collection log slots for 8 total from Temporos. Oh, and in case you're wondering, all of the fish that I'm gonna cook and drop are 633,000 cooking XP in total. Okay, all of the spirit flakes have been used up and we got close to 23,000 Zulra scales. So now I will go re-gear, get a looting bag back, and we can move on to, well, you'll see. Everything is sorted now with the inventory, although it might not look like it. And we're gonna go do Barrows. This is actually, just like with Temporos, my very first time doing Barrows at any account ever. So I am pretty inexperienced, but people in the clan chat told me it's pretty easy. So this is the inventory I'm going with, and this is the equipment. I have empty shield slot because I would need to carry my Slayer helm and my Dragon Battle Axe to get the Dragon Defender. And I think we are fine, I guess. We'll see what happens. Let's get some collection lot slots, shall we? It took me a little bit just navigating this for the first time, but here's the first chest ever. I can be like all the YouTubers I've watched. Can we get lucky? No, but, you know, that's how it goes. This time we got a clean 100% reward potential, and that's because bolt tracks are actually a collection log slot. So here's the first one from Barrows. Might feel a little cheated, but, well, a slot is a slot. There we go, the first item, and it's actually the one that I want to keep. Darok's Plate Body. We want to fill one of the stashes in Mauritania at Barrows for the diary. Let me quickly show you. Mauritania Elite Diary requires you to loot the Barrows chest while wearing any complete set. So I would actually complete any set just to have it for the diary. But Darok is the best one because if we want to do mole in the future and we want to eventually for the pet, that is the set you want to have, so fantastic. Come on, dude, my second item is a duplicate. This has to be a joke. Come on, let's check. Barrows chests, and the only items I have is bolt tracks and 2 Darok's Plate Bodies. I guess this is really how it goes. We got something. Guthan's Plate Body. Another Plate Body, but... oh. I have been talking to the mic that I had on the side. Anyways, we got something. Guthan's Plate Body. Another Plate Body, so I will be dropping this, I guess. Yeah. Another item in the log. I don't know why it took me so long to realize, but I don't have to have an empty offhand slot. I can just use the Book of the Dead for free for +3 prayer and +6 magic bonus. Ooh, there we go. Item number 3, Guthan's Spear. I dropped my previous Guthan item to my alt, which I'm slightly regretting now because that would have been the closest we got to the set, but I am now dead set on getting the Darok's full set in the stash, and I am not gonna stop unless the game stops me. Item number 4, let's go get some more. I have got no items in like 50 chests, so if I could get one now, that would be just the best. Holy shit, we got one. Yes! Arim's stuff. I guess singing by myself in a dark room really does help. We got a collection log slot, 5 Barrows items, and I think I'm ready for more. Yay! Torag's plate legs is our 6th item, and we are at KC 93, so I think we're gonna do like 7 more runs to round it out at a clear 100, and we're gonna move on to something else because this video is taking too long to make and I am getting a little bit tired of doing this. And I would just like, you know, to post a video, move on. Ooh, we actually managed to snag one more item, Guthan's Helm, 99 KC. We're gonna do the one more, just let's check the collection log for, well, let's teleport out of here first. And now let's check the collection log for Barrows chests. And we're actually almost at full Guthan's, which, well, full set would have been nice for the diary, but we disposed all of those, so I am committed to collecting Darks. Let's do the final run. Completed the 100th Barrows chest and we got no items, so I move on to the next goal, which is completing 10 of those My notes. As you can see, we already got one. I just got it a second ago while testing and rummaging these skeletons here. This is one of the ways you can get them, so now we are standing in a safe spot trying to get rid of those brutal green dragons aggro, and we will be rummaging the skeletons to obtain the pages. You can get duplicates, so this is not the perfect way, especially because they can also drop from mithril dragons, and the mithril dragons are the only source to get a dragon full helm. So technically you should be killing mithril dragons all the way, because statistically before you get a dragon full helm you will complete this part of the log as well, but I would just like to have some easy slots, so I'm gonna do that and not be too efficient. So we're gonna be rummaging skeletons and hopping worlds, that's the plan, and until we get 10 of those pages. We already got one, so 9 to go. We finished the first trip, and since you get a lot of damage there, just rummaging the skeletons damages you up to 22 at a time. I need to buy more food. So one thing I wanted to mention is you get those mangled bones. These are not chewed bones. Chewed bones give a chance to obtain the dragon full helm, but mangled bones give everything except the dragon full helm. So while technically they also have a chance to give you the notes, I will be destroying all of them because I can't be bothered to make the pyre ships if they don't give a chance for the helm. And we're just gonna buy more food and come back to rummaging the skeletons. Oh, I need to get out of here. Just let me quickly rummage this one last skeleton. Yes, let's teleport to Warriors Guild. Just anywhere out of there, man. And we have in the My Notes section 10 notes, which was the goal. Now, pretty quick, I'd say. There was a short period where I was dry. I had to hop worlds multiple times to get some, but once again, they're pretty quick, and that's because, like I mentioned before, I kinda cheated and didn't do the efficient way, but We got the slots, we can move on. Next up, Sarachnis. I think you might start to sense a pattern here, but I haven't done any Sarachnis either, so this also will be a learning process, but we're not gonna be here for long. I think just one unique will be fine, but if somehow we get spooned the Cudgel, or some other unique that is not the giant egg sack, then I might stay here for longer. And here's the first KC. This boss is really easy. I should be flicking a little better because I'm just camping prayer. And with that and my limited inventory, that will be a problem soon. But, oh well. We will learn eventually. There we go, under the drop rate to giant egg sack. Let's pick it up. And I think I might just finish the trip here. Oh yeah, great start. We're gonna get our next slot at Volcanic Mine, which was a place I visited multiple times in my UIM career, and that is because I used to use this place as a dev bank. So what I want to try out is the capping strategy. I've never actually played the Volcanic Mine, but we're gonna learn. And the capping strategy is for solo players to get 400 points per game, and the slot we're going for costs 200. So we should be fine to start. I just don't really know what to do, so I'll just read the wiki like everyone does. It took a little until I realized you need to use the vessel to create those roads across lava, but then the capping method was really easy. You check two vents, you mine the stone a couple times, and then you get points. We have 417, a little bit of mining XP, and let's trade Mr. Petrified Pete for one teleport, and that's our collection log slot. Look at this scuffed inventory and try to guess what we're going to do next. We're actually gonna go and try to get a champion scroll. Champion scrolls are a very well-known thing, and they're also in the collection log. I'm not gonna go into a great detail about them because I'm pretty sure people already know, but the gist of it is they are very rare from a very certain group of monsters. So we're gonna teleport to Brimhaven because the first one I'm gonna go for, and probably the only one in this video, is the Joger one. Jogers spawn in a couple different places across Karamja, but we're gonna go to the Pothole dungeon because they are the most plentiful there. We're gonna place our cannon, feed it a ton of cannonballs, and just AFK to town until we get the collection log pop-up. The scroll is 1 in 5,000. Every champion scroll is 1 in 5,000. So this probably will take a while, but they also have a chance to drop medium clues, so we should get some really good clues going. Holy shit, do you see what I'm seeing? The Joger champion scroll on the ground. It took me so many kills, Jesus Christ. We are at 8,400 Jogers killed, so you can see the final Joger kill count on the screen, and now I have to use the champion scroll on Larxus, so we free that inventory slot. Fighting each champion has its specific rules, and we already have the giant champion done with. So this is the Joger champion, and the rules are you can only use melee or magic, and the champion poisons, so I think this will be a very easy fight. Let's just climb down. I'm pretty sure I can use prayer, so we will use protect from melee and piety and just whip this dude. It should be like a normal monster pretty much. And there we go. He is down already. We get some token slayer at hit points XP, and up the top, if I go, there's the chest of champions, and for every champion you defeat, you can pick up a lamp from here, which I plan to stack up all of the lamps, because they give Slayer XP, all of them. So maybe we can, you know, do a little record session for Slayer XP using up all the lamps, but that's for later. For now, one more collection log slot has been obtained and we can move on. We got a ton of seeds from those joggers. There's a bunch of good seeds here and some that I keep in my seed box. For example, we got 37 renars. So the stacks are growing up nicely, but the ones that spilled over to my inventory I will have to plant now. And then I'm gonna be very honest, we need some easy slots right now because I am very behind schedule. So we will be going back to the My Notes section and grabbing a few more. There we go. This is the last page for now. Let's quickly copy it to a log because I do it with every page, and we are now at 412 slots. If we take a look at the My Notes section, we got 4 new ones. This is gonna suck later on when I'm gonna get closer to the higher numbers in the log, but for now, I just want to get this video out, don't hate me. Alright, we have 3 slots to go, and I have 2 easy ones in mind, and, well, you'll see for the last one a little special thing. For now, we will move on to Trouble Brewing. So this is Trouble Brewing, the absolutely most dead minigame in all of RuneScape, and you need an empty inventory to start it, and an empty head slot, so starting it on a UIM is not really too fun. So thank you, big thank you to Skonojin for being the second player to start the minigame, and we are here for 2 collection log slots that in total cost 40 pieces of 8, and you get pieces of 8 in multiple different ways, but I know you can get a total of 100 points just bringing water to some contraptions here, so I will find where the buckets are, we will get our 100 points and then we will dip. The game is now over, it was a draw, and we got our 100 pieces of 8, so thank you to Skonojin once again, and let's get our payout. We're gonna buy those 2 rums over here. If you drink them, they make you do the death animation, and then they teleport you to somewhere around here. So that is about all I wanted from here. 414 slots obtained, 1 to go to have a clean 100 in this video. And for the 100th slot, we're gonna do the fight caves. I know, I'm maxed and I don't have a fire cape. You can laugh all you want, or actually you can't, because we are about to change that. And I'm gonna go into the fight caves and kill Jad, and we're gonna have the fire cape and memes are gonna be over. This is the setup I'm gonna use. I'm gonna drink those 1 dose potions and fill it up with prayer potions. I'm gonna have 9 prayer potions, like 14 karambwans, 2 range pots, and I'm using void together with a blowpipe. I think we're gonna be okay. There we go. We fucking did it. Yes. Whew. I suck at PVM so bad, but it doesn't matter. I have the fire cape. Jesus Christ. My heart is pounding so much. I'll probably show a clip right here right now, but I knew where Jad was gonna spawn, but the orange major was lured a little, and Jad spawned invisible and straight up hit me for 80 with his mage attack. So I had to eat up all the food that I was happy to have kept, but Jesus Christ, this is now over. Whew. Yes. my first ever fire cape has been achieved, and with it we have obtained 100 collection log slots in one video. Granted, they were easy, but not all of them, and here is proof. Well, probably for you easy, but for me it's a great accomplishment. Alright, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in the next one. And one last thing, I know you've been watching the clue casket stack grow throughout the whole video, and we have over 100 clues to open, but as I promised, in this video no clue collection log slots, so if you want to see an opening of 100 plus clues, then you have to watch the next episode. Alright, take care everyone, goodbye.